Awesome. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and make this thing happen. Make dreams happen. Come on up. Our first angler, all the way from Brainerd, Minnesota, Keith Tuma. And he had a great day. If you're watching Bass Track, watch the scales, folks. 26 pounds and 1 ounce. Bring him over here. Oh, my gosh. It had him with like 21 pounds.
I guess I sandbagged a little.
He sandbagged a little, he said. All right. Hold it. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Our Phoenix Boats Big Bass on the pro side, 9 pounds. He's got a couple giants. Oh, my goodness gracious, the big girls. Oh, Phoenix Boats Bass, Big Bass is at 9 pounds, 9 pounds even. Let's weigh that big one, man. 8.2. He says 8.2. He's weighed it. He cheated. He cheated. All right, we'll get him. We'll get him later. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Almost 8.2.
This one in here? What did I say? 26 something, I thought. Didn't register.
Oh. Yeah, 26 too. Yeah. All right. Now pull on that big one. All right. That's right. Make sure it's registered. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. 8. It's 8 pounds. But I'll weigh it again. Okay. 8.3.
My scale's light.
Not much, though. All right, 8.3. Not quite enough. Good weight, though. Good day. Okay, we're going to. Yeah, he's going to get that. You take that, Mike. All right.
Okay.
Talk to the folks. Hey, I think you had some visitors coming into town overnight, if I'm not mistaken.
A blizzard?
Some visitors.
Visitors, yes.
Yeah.
My good friend Chad.
Yeah, he's been here since like 11 o'clock this morning waiting for you to show up.
That's absolutely unbelievable. Didn't expect it. Also, a very new friend of mine that I met. She came all the way from Canada to be with me this whole time I've been down here. It's just the level of support from back home, from friends making the journey. I'm a little shook right now, so I can't come up with words yet. Usually I'm a little wittier.
Well, I don't know how this is going to shake out. Obviously, the largest bag of the tournament right there. Congratulations on that. If you're going to do it, today is definitely the day to do it.
Thank you.
The bad news is you got 9 more great anglers behind you left away.
They're phenomenal anglers.
The good news is that was a extraordinary bag of fish right there. So we're gonna ask you to take that mic and hand it back over there to Chris. And if you don't mind, you got a few minutes?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to ask you to go ahead and walk off stage. We got a little stool right there. And you can tilt that speaker if it's too loud for you a little bit, but I think it'll be all right. All right. Give it up for Keith Tuma. Whew. All right. He started the day in 9th place. Michael Webster from Gastonia, North Carolina. Michael's got 3. If they go a mere 25 pounds, 15 ounces. All right. 3 pounds and an ounce. Go ahead. Take this bag over here. Grab one of those, the best fish you got in there. Turn around. We want to get a photo. We like to get a photo of all the anglers on Championship Saturday. What do you think? It's hard to make this Championship Saturday when you're competing against 222. All right. Look at that. He's got the fisheye lens on, too. That'll help. All right. Yeah, come talk to us. Yeah. All right, come on over here in the middle so the folks watching on Bassmaster.com. All right, great week for you overall, though. You got to be proud of your efforts. Your final weight is going to be 36 pounds. It looks like dead even. 12-pound average a day.
Yeah, I had a great week. It was fun. I banked on the offshore bite, and the wind got me today, so that's how it goes. So I had a good time down here in Florida.
What were the key baits that you used earlier in the week?
I was dragging a shaky head with a Magnum finesse green pumpkin worm, and caught it some on a Berkeley Fritz crankbait.
All right, you said offshore stuff. How deep were you targeting?
I was targeting 8 to 10 foot shell beds. I had about 6 places, and they were all on the windy side. So
today was tough.
Today.
I get it. Yeah.
Well,
overall, outstanding week. It's been fun having you here. Give him a big round of applause. He came all the way down from Gastonia, North Carolina, Michael Webster. All right, another one that traveled south. Chris Dover from Blacksburg, South Carolina. We're good. All right, we get a weight. 5 fish, 10 pounds, 8 ounces, 10-8. Going to move you into third place. Grab that back, put them over there. Let's get a photo. Move right to the center. There you go. You want them in the center? Yeah, give them a round. Someone started with a golf clap there. Come on, give them a big round of applause. These guys deserve better than that. All right, one of our great Skeeter Yamaha pros, Chris Dover. 5 fish, going to bring you up to 44 pounds and 5 ounces. Tell us about your week, Lake County, Florida, Harris Chain.
Well, I had a great week.
Hold it right up to your mouth. Hold it right up to your mouth.
Yeah, I had a good week, good time. Caught most of them on a jackhammer chatterbait.
Same. Okay. You were too nervous to give us any info, but there's a fair chance we might get to talk to you later.
Pretty much lily pads with hydrilla mixed in, kind of on the ends like a point. Pretty shallow, probably 2 to 3 foot of water. Ripping it out of the grass. I had them on today to do a lot better.
Overall, great week for you. You got to be proud.
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to my wife and my
100%.
kids at home, and see you in about 10 hours.
All right, well, safe travels, all right? Don't go too hard. All right, third place right now, 44 pounds and 5 ounces for Chris Dover. Oh, from Rutledge, Tennessee. We only had one guy from the state of Florida in the top 10. That's shocking down here. Usually we have several. Come on up, Jeremy Gordon. Jeremy's got a 5-fish limit. They need to go a mere 25 pounds to take the lead. Man, good week for you. Great day today, too. 14 pounds and 2 ounces, second biggest bag. Great job. Thank you, brother. Hold them over here. Yep, hold a couple up. We'll get a photo. Come more to the center today for the photo, okay? Good job, Jared. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Awesome job. All right, come talk to me and all the great folks watching on Bassmaster.com. Look at the world is watching right now, Jeremy. Yes. Tell them about your week.
Oh, man, what a blessing, Chris. I had a blessed week. I always like to start out by thanking my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, man, I mean, just none of this is possible. I'm a blessed man beyond belief. So,
awesome. Good stuff.
Thank you. But had a fantastic week. I mean, I'm from Kentucky. I fished East Tennessee up around where we're getting ready to go. So this is literally the first time I've came to Florida and fished really anything. But it's funny how life kind of can come full circle. Whenever I was a kid, my grandfather, who helped me get started in fishing, he used to love to come to Okeechobee and fish. And I was like 3 years old. Caught my first bass ever in Florida waters. So here we are.
That is awesome. What a great story, don't you think, folks?
Yeah. But I want to thank all my support cast back home. They're all watching on Bassmaster Live. My beautiful wife Ashley, my little girl Savannah, she's 6, and Chase, Savannah's getting ready to turn 6, and then Chase, he's 3. So I love you guys. I cannot wait to get home and see them. It's been a great week, but I've missed them dearly. But my mom and dad, my grandmother, she's 93 years old. She's watching. So my dad, my brothers, they're all watching. So I'm a blessed. I got a wonderful family and a support group.
And so many anglers do. You really need to have that kind of support if you're going to be successful in this sport. Tell us a little bit about the baits. Break it down real quick.
Yeah, I went to Griffin. I feel like I won the Griffin tournament. It was, my goodness gracious. I was warned, but, man, that's a wild place over there the first 2 days. But we fished in the crowd. I fished offshore. Hydrilla and a mixture of eelgrass seemed to be the key. A worm, a Zoom Magnum speed worm on a 1/4 ounce weight in the grass around edges, any kind of little point that it made, indention, a hole or whatnot. So, but today my biggest fish came on a chatterbait. I broke a great big one off on my worm, reeled it in, picked up the chatterbait, threw it back over, and that 4.5 eat it. So,
awesome, great stuff. Give it up. Excellent job. Appreciate
can't wait
you, Jeremy.
To see y'all coming in Douglas. So
all right, we're
get ready
looking
to go
forward
back.
to it. You're going to be a hammer there too, I bet. Someone to contend with for sure. His final weight, 48 pounds, dead even. All right, I mentioned a Florida guy, and here he is, the one and only from Lakeland, Florida, Blake Smith. Great crowd here cheering you on. It's got to feel good. 34 pounds and 1 ounce after 2 days. 12 pounds and 9 ounce. Going to have you sitting with 46.10. Third place right now. All right. Oh, man. Future James Overstreet right there. I can see it. Look, she's got the Overstreet stance and everything. Oh, man. Talk to me, Blake. Got to be proud of this effort. Excellent start to the season.
Man, I am. What a blessed week. It's been awesome to get to sleep in my bed beside my beautiful bride and all these amazing, beautiful little girls that are right here. They're all mine.
You got your hands full, pal.
We do. We had our 5th baby girl a month ago before this tournament. It's been busy. I literally got home from Okeechobee from a tournament to come to this tournament, and I have to leave at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning to head to Jasper, Alabama for another tournament.
Yeah.
So life is busy, no doubt. But you know what a blessed week. We got to see such an amazing fishery.
Awesome.
Catch a lot of fish. Got to see a lot of other guys catch a lot of fish as well. I didn't make long runs. I stayed in Harris pretty close to the ramp,
Right.
so I used battery power more than I used gasoline. So, keeping lithiums all day after not cranking my boat was really important with the amped batteries. But you know what? Praise be to God for the fish that I got. I did not see that coming in the practice time. Being able to just put a trolling motor down and fish, every one of them was a true blessing from the Lord. And I've got and we've had some great co-anglers, great marshal today, and just a great Rand tournament. We really appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Oh, we appreciate you, Blake, and all the anglers. A great, great week. Give them again a big round of applause. Solid, solid job. All right, he's from Rome, Georgia. He's currently sitting in 10th, so nowhere to go but up. Scott Gibbs, come on up. Scott has 5 fish. Good day for you, Scott. 13 pounds and 3 ounces. You're going to move into 3rd place. Go ahead and bring him over here. Put the handle right around the handle there. 47 pounds, 4 ounces is Scott's final weight. There we go. Awesome job. kick that handle right over the top of that. There you go. All right, Scott, talk to me, man. Tell me how you caught all these fish all week long, propelled yourself right up here inside the top 5, it looks like, or right around that.
Yeah, for sure. And I just want to first thank God that I love and the kingdom that I serve. And I'm just here to be a witness for him. And, man, what a great, blessed week I've had. And I'm just thrilled to be here. I want to shout out my friends and family that's watching and, just some of the people that have helped me get here and my bud Trent at Sonar Pros. If you're not running his stuff, you need to in your boat. A wiring harness that's just phenomenal. I run my units, live wells, all day long, full contrast and have no power issues, super clear. So, I want to just mention that. And really 2 key baits that I've used, Gambler burner worm and a Kitech swim bait. I did a majority of my work on a Kitech.
What size Kitech? A little one or?
4.3.
4.3?
Yep. And, I just want to, had a great week. Thanks for the fans here and BAS. You folks have done a fantastic job. This is my first time fishing Harrison. I came in with a pretty disciplined plan to stay in Harrison, Little Harris, work some couple of key grass areas, dial in a couple of baits, and it was something I've always had a hard time doing, to stay focused and disciplined, and I did it this week, and I think it paid off. So.
Oh, I definitely did. I think you did a fantastic job. Yeah. What do you think, folks?
Yes, thanks. Good.
We appreciate having you. Great start to the season for you, and look forward to seeing you down the road. Thank you. Yeah, I want to take an opportunity, changing over the pros here on the stage, to mention that because we had some questions about this. I think most of the people in the audience probably know this, but we have this great AFTCO Yamaha live release boat. It's essentially an aquarium. And some folks earlier in the week were calling Bass Pro Shops in Lake County, and they were just conservationists like we all are, and curious what happens to the fish after you bring them down here to the Orlando Bass Pro Shops. We had some theories that we put them in the tanks that they have inside the stores. We do not do that. We stock the local ponds. No, we do not do that. You will see this beautiful Toyota Tundra and this AFTCO Yamaha live release boat exit shortly after the last fish is weighed, and they'll take them right back up to Leesburg, Florida, to be released and caught again. So I just want to make sure that's clear to everyone, so there's no concerns as far as that goes. And we're really proud of our catch and release efforts, and a lot of it starts with all these fine anglers right here and everything they do. All right, from North Prince, Virginia, everybody knows this guy, Jacob Peraznick. All right, 37 pounds, 2 ounces after 2 days. Oh, you need big weight now, man. That 26-pound bag was huge. Today's weight for you, 9 pounds, 7 ounces, though. Great start to the season. 5th place right now with 46.9. Hold a couple up for me. We want to get photos of everyone. Pick your biggest one. There you go. All right, there we go. Yep, right in the center. Jacob's one of those anglers I talked about that is fishing all 9 events, I believe, in the series, and going to try to make his way back into the Bassmaster Elite Series.
Yeah,
and this is a good start, because last year you tried to do. Come on over here more towards the middle if you don't mind, so they can see it, because we got great folks watching on Bassmaster.com. Last year you tried to do the same thing. The only trouble is you didn't do so well here in Florida the first stop, did you?
No, I didn't fish that one.
That's right. So obviously you didn't, and you still almost qualified. So this has got to feel kind of sweet to leave Florida, the first stop of the 9, with for sure a top 10, and hopefully right there at 5th place.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to know why his knees and everything are shaking so bad. I don't understand that.
So
yeah, so that
we'll talk. If you want to talk about that later, if we get the opportunity, let me know.
So that's the game plan, is to try to get back into the elites. And last year I didn't get to fish that one, but this, like I said, this is the first time I've been to Harris Chain ever in my life. And what an experience! I knew the fish was probably going to be one offshore, doing something. But I'm hard headed. I either want to sight fish when I come to Florida, or I just want to go flipping, and that's what I did all week. It was a 1-2 punch, It was a pacemaker jig and a J bug, just kind of creature bait, just flipping down through some. I fished one stretch about from here to that red triton down there and back for 3 days. Today the wind blew so hard, it's kind of hard. They're spawning, and you got to kind of watch them around in there. You can actually see them. They'll move the reeds and everything, so he's there and pitch around and end up catching them. But there's some big ones down there. It was just one of those days.
Do you think these fish were spawning still, or do you think they're just?
There's no doubt. So I went over to another stretch today that I had 2 bites on, and I get there and I looked about from here. The guy's sitting right there, and I see a reed move. I pitch in there. I stop him, and he runs me about 20 feet up through the reeds, come off. That's a big one, 65 high seas braid. I'm 8-foot quantum rod. And so I sat there about 5 minutes, just pitch around. I looked, the reed shook again. I tried. I get another chance. It gets it again. I stop him again. He runs me back up.
So they were locked up for sure.
Oh, yeah, they're spawning. And the thing is, what hurt that bite so bad was it got so hot so fast. It was 90 degrees for like 3 days or 4 days last week. So that's what kind of killed that bite. But then this cooler weather, they were coming. They're coming back up. I don't know. It's kind of reverse from what everybody says, but I know for a fact. And then, today with the wind, it's just hard to, pitch around in that stuff and be quiet, But, thanks to Mercury, I ran a long ways all 3 days in this tournament, Falcon boats and Motor Guide. Motor Guide, it's a real quiet trolling motor. It's the new Tour. If you haven't, try it out. It's a great trolling motor. It's very, like I said, it's very quiet. It's got an anchor lock and all that stuff on it. It's been a blessing, just to be here and the first time ever being here and to catch what I did.
Absolutely. Very impressive. Well done, but he's a great angler. We all know that. Jacob Peraznick.
Get your weight ticket right there. It'll pop up just a second.
Did it print? All right. This guy is literally on fire. Matter of fact, I see some smoke. Patrick Walters, come on up. Guy is hot as a firecracker. He started off day number 1 in the lead. He has a 5-fish limit today, 37.5 after 2 days. He needs 21.9 to take the lead, 18 pounds and 9 ounces, second place. We doing all right, Keith? You hanging in there? Whew. You got room in the bank account for over $50,000 of Skeeter Top Cash Award money?
I'll find it. I'll find the room.
Well done, Patrick.
Go ahead and hand them off. Hand those fish off. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, he was like a puma catching that one. Did you see that? All right, come on. You catch him everywhere.
Got to put that
Man, I think he is made with a front-facing sonar in his head, the way he got that one.
There, you said it. Forward-facing sonar, and it got me paid again this week.
I got to admit, man, one of the things that drove me the most crazy about not being able to exactly see what you were doing on the water today was wondering if you were using that. It was going to be the first question I asked you, but you go ahead. Let them have it.
To tell you the truth, I stayed in Little Harris for the first 2 days. That's where I caught majority of my weight. And I told Andy this morning, I kind of got bored with that spot. I made a long run. I went all the way to Apopka this morning because I just wanted to have fun and just go fishing. I picked up a Zoom Z-Crawl and a Zoom Fluke Stick and just went flipping. And at 12 o'clock, I had 2 of the fish I weighed in. I had 5 fish. It was a small limit. I was like, you know what, this isn't happening. I was like, let's cut that Garmin back on and let's go do a little fishing. And rode back, stopped in the canal, caught one real quick, and came back to Little Harris at 12:45. And I went to the spot that I caught him on the first day, and third cast I caught my biggest fish. And I was like, man, probably made a mistake and didn't stay there all day. But that's fishing. I had a great time. Really enjoyed the tournament. Wouldn't expect to make a top 10, but fishing's been good. My mom and dad came down today to help me drive home. Go home for about 5 days, get ready for Pickwick. But all in all, great tournament, real happy with this great crowd here at Bass Pro Shops. Man, I'm telling you, it feels
You're
good.
definitely in a groove, man. There's no doubt. You're in a groove, and that's got to feel good. But I know I've been around this. You guys are very conservative by nature, so you never want to get too high because that those tough couple tournaments could be right around the corner. But keep it up, my friend. You're doing awesome.
Absolutely. I couldn't do it without my sponsors, because when you're hot, you're hot. You just got to keep going fishing because you never know when you're going to catch them again. But Falcon Bass boats, I rode that boat, I'm telling you, 100 miles this week. But Yamaha outboards, when you crank that motor up every single time, I got the confidence. I can push it 5 minutes to weigh in, and I'm 4 minutes and 45 seconds away. It's going to make it back. But Daiwa, Zoom, Rely On, Phantom Outdoors, all those guys wouldn't be here without y'all and this wonderful crowd and everyone at Bass.
All right. Thank you, Patrick. Awesome job. Give him a big round of applause. Always great to hear from him. Second place right now with 55 pounds and 14 ounces. All right. I think we only got a couple left. We doing all right, Keith? All right. All right. You sure? I'm good. Okay. All right. You need a drink? I mean water. Well, if you're offering something else, maybe. Oh, okay. All right. Whew. Let's get this next gentleman. He has won the Bass College Championship before. He's from Charleston, Tennessee. Jacob Foltz. Good week, Jacob. 38 pounds, 9 ounces after 2 days. He needs 20 pounds, 5 ounces to take the lead. Not going to be enough. 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Third place for Jacob. All right, yeah, give Jacob big round of applause. Great finish for you this week, man. Take those fish over to Chris. He'll get them over to AFCO Yamaha live release boat. Come on over here a little bit towards the center. There you go. Turn around and look at all those folks watching on Bassmaster.com. A great crowd here at the Orlando Bass Pro Shops. Tell us about your week. How'd you catch them, Jacob?
Man, it's been a good week. After the practice I had, I really wasn't expecting to catch them as good as I did. The first day I got lucky and caught an 8-pounder that kind of saved me. I think I had 15 even. Still didn't really have anything. Wasn't expecting to catch 23.9 yesterday, but I got fortunate and they come up schooling around me and they were all big ones, and I caught 3 big ones and jumped off 2 more. And I really thought I was going to catch them today, but conditions changed. They left, and I figured out pretty early it wasn't going to happen. So I went fishing, and it just didn't happen. But I'm excited to start the year on a good note. And
yeah, top five for sure. That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all after the past couple of years I've had. It feels good to start the year on a good note, and hope we can keep it going.
I know you will. Great to see you as always, Jacob. Great week for you. Appreciate you fishing with Bass, and we'll see a lot more of this young man. Give him a big round of applause. Final weight of 48 pounds and 14 ounces. Going to have Jacob currently in third place. All right, Alex. Hold Alex's fish there. Come on up here, Alex. Come on, go over here. Get that microphone, man. Whew. All right, you know what it's like to catch 25 pounds out there on the Harris chain. This man, he did that and a little more today. He really tightened it up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Tell us about your week, man. Come on over here a little more to the center. Tell us, yesterday's bag was just incredible. Day one, solid, back-to-back 20-pound plus days. Tell us about the week and tell us how today went down.
So first I'll say this. Frank is a great guy, and however this ends up, I'm real happy for either one of us. I'm sorry, Keith. Yeah. I'm not shaking, but I'm nervous. No, he's a great guy. We were fishing the same spot, and he just real class act, and stayed off of the section that I was fishing, and I really appreciated that. So like I said, however this turns out.
So you guys were around the big ones together then, huh? Kind of watching it go down for each other a little bit, huh?
Oh yeah, he wasn't 30 yards away from me when I caught my 8 yesterday. So yeah, yesterday was an incredible day. I was done by 11 o'clock and stayed off my stuff and hoping just to catch them again today. And I got the bites today. I just wouldn't commit to it. But I was throwing a chatterbait with a Swimmin' Ribster trailer, Lunker City Swimmin' Ribster trailer on the back. catching the vast majority of my big fish on that. And yeah, however this shakes out, I just want to be thankful for my sponsors, for Lunker City, for Humminbird, Minn Kota, Shimano, G. Loomis, and Thayer's Marine. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how this all turns out. And however it turns out, just give glory to God, because He's the reason why I'm on the stage and I'm at the point where I'm at.
Great stuff. All right, I'm going to ask you to hand that mic back off over there. Have Keith come on up if you don't mind. Come on around this side, Keith. Come on, right over by these tanks. Yeah, you stand right over here. This is where it gets fun. One of these guys winning $51,000 and change. Skeeter, top cash award money, a berth to the Bassmaster Classic in 2022. A lot on the line right here. Come on over a little closer, Keith. I'm not sure the folks that watching at home can see you there. They don't want right there. Yeah, that's perfect. Right there. Right there. All right, 45 pounds, 9 ounces. Come on up. Alex Wetherell. He needs 13.5 to take the lead from Keith. 11 pounds and 4 ounces. Woo! Great job. Go ahead and just take them over there. You want a photo or not? You want a photo? Hold a couple up real quick for us. We'll get a photo. We already heard from Alex. Great week for Alex. Give him a big round of applause. Second place, obviously. Going to get a great check, great points for the year. Awesome job. Oh, Keith. Oh, man. Come on over here in the middle. Oh, man, look at the folks watching on Bassmaster. I'm sure there's a lot of people. Man, they're snowed in. Probably somebody's in an ice shanty right now watching this thing go down on the internet.
Absolutely there is. Is this on?
No, I don't think so. Sorry about that. There you go. Should be going.
I'm a button pusher.
There you go.
There are friends of mine watching from Lake of the Woods right now.
I believe that, man. You guys are hardcore, man. How much ice is there right now?
Shoot, probably 3 feet or better anyway.
Oh, man.
When I left home a few weeks ago to come down here and go to Disney and do some vacationing, it was 32 degrees below zero as I'm driving out my driveway.
That sounds like fun, huh, folks? Not.
And, yeah, made the trip down, 25 and change hours. Took some time to recoup, spend time with family, friends.
Awesome. You did a little Disney stuff, too, huh?
I did. It was amazing.
Well, now you get to hold a trophy and say, I'm going to Disney World again.
I've already
do it
been
on the
to
back
Disney
end.
World.
Yeah, I already been to Disney World. There you go.
Oh,
so you kind of hit it at Chatterbait. You were super excited, super nervous, so I didn't really have you break it down. You had a big bag. There's a good chance you're going to get a second chance to do so. Tell us exactly. Break it down best you can for us.
Just like Alex said, we were fishing in the morning anyway. We were fishing the same area. And I pulled in there on day one at noon. I had marked the spot. Didn't know anything in practice. I marked it. And I knew it was probably the best grass that I'd found, offshore, of course. And didn't fish it. Went and found some other things. The wind blew. I was targeting grass mats. There was schooling fish in there that were eating minnows like crazy. And
Awesome.
I figured out a way to make them bite, and there was decent ones. My goal coming down here was top 40. This is my very first open.
Mission accomplished, I think. What do you think, folks?
Yep. Yeah, first open. This is amazing. We were down, my partner back home and I were down for the team championship in December. We ended up second place.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's cool.
Yes.
So, yeah. So you got a first and a second. Not too bad. Maybe leave the other dude home next time, too.
No, he's a heck of a guy.
I'm just kidding you. I'm only kidding.
He promised he was going to be fishing the opens next year. So
All right. I look forward to
you, buddy. But so anyway, yeah, I don't know. I started fishing that spot. I had 2 fish at 1 o'clock. I got 4 bites there, caught them, culled one, and came in by 12-6. I knew there was fish. We left them biting.
You started in 10th. And a lot of times when you're the last man in, but we've been seeing it seems like more recently than ever, where that last guy, we saw it several times on the Bassmaster Elite Series, that squeaks in, rallies and wins the event. When you were going out there this morning, were you just kind of like, I'm just going to go through the motions and maybe get inside the top 5, maybe, make a couple extra $1,000, or did you have that mentality that I'm around the fish And if you didn't have that mentality, at what point during the day, because I'm sure this happened, did the light bulb go off and say, my goodness, I'm around the fish to win this?
I was super calm. I'm much unlike what I am right now. I am a mess. But when I took off this morning, I was just going fishing. I was 10th place. I wasn't going to get any lower. I had nothing to lose. And I went out with that attitude. I was cracking it up with Alex and Andy, the camera guy, and it was fun. I caught my first. I think I marked it as a 5. It may have been a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah, we've established you're a sandbagger. Yeah, we get that.
Anyway, at that point, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun day. The fish are still here. I left them biting. To get back to my knee story, I pulled a rookie move yesterday and boat flipped a 5-pounder. May have been a little bit bigger. And it's dancing on the back deck, and I dove for it and got rug burn out of the deal, but gave back to Lake Harris. Well, I was telling my marshal the story this morning, and he's like, well, that's kind of unfortunate, but I said, well, you got to give back to the lake in order for the lake to give to you, so blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that fish clued me in that they were not in the same areas. Moved around a little bit there, went back to that spot, and caught the 8-pounder. The light bulbs started going off. I had a couple of 1-pounders in the boat, got rid of them with a 2.5 and a 3, and then went to a different area, and it was same pattern, just different side of the lake, and caught a 6 and change at the end of the day. My marshal goes, I've been watching Bass Track, and he goes, I wasn't going to tell you, but after that fish, I'm telling you, you're dangerously close. And it's like, wow. So yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Well, that's good stuff. I appreciate it.
Oh, hang on a second. Can I thank some people?
Yeah.
I would like to thank my parents back home, amazing sport crew, my family down here in Florida, and last but not least, my amazing daughter, Brienne. Couldn't do it without all of my support. My buddy Chad that flew in, what a crazy maniac, but I love him to death. Anyway, good people, all been behind me. Obviously, I don't have any sponsors except myself and my family and everybody, but we're getting there.
All right, well, you gained some more.
Thank you for the fans for coming out. Thank you for BASS for putting this on. It's been amazing.
All right, well, let's go ahead and make this official. If you got one more minute to spend up here, here he is, your champion of the first stop of the 2021 BassPro.com Bassmaster Opens, the Southern Opens, Keith Tuma. All right. Hey, I got more good news.
Yes, sir.
All right. I talked about it several times this week. Garmin has a $500 bonus for anybody that runs Garmin products on their boats. Do you have Garmin products? I believe you would be the highest finisher with a Garmin product then. How about that?
Thank you, Garmin.
All right, awesome. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. We're going to have the other 2 trophies and all the rest of the checks here shortly. We appreciate you. We appreciate the Bass Pro here in Orlando and, of course, all the Bass Pros around the country, all of our great sponsors. Of course, you, the fans watching on Bassmaster.com and that came here today to watch this weigh-in live, and the Bass Nation, the Florida Bass Nation, all the volunteers, the marshals that went out today, thank you for doing that, and the Bass staff for doing such a great job taking care of all these anglers and getting them through the scales and a great tournament. Because Tim knows more about breaking down and all that.